Ladies, today I just want to give you a few tips on how to have a healthy relationship with food. This is something that I know about all too well because I've always had an unhealthy relationship with food. And I'm still working on having a healthy relationship with food, even, to this day. But, my whole life I always just wanted to, like, when I would eat, I would just want to eat, like, a ton. You know what I mean? Like, I would just want to be super full when I would eat. Like, so half the time I wouldn't even care what I was eating. I would just want to eat a ton of it. Just be, like, stuffed afterwards. Which clearly is unhealthy. I mean, because then, if you regret the way you ate, ever, if you felt like you couldn't control your actions when you were eating, if there was something you didn't want to do, but you literally couldn't control yourself and you ate it anyways, and then you felt regret afterwards, like, that's the definition of an unhealthy relationship with food. It's a definition of, like, an addiction to the eating. And, there's a physical level, an emotional level, a mental level, in terms of hunger. You want to start noticing the difference between, like, physical hunger and mental, emotional hunger. I'll post a link that kind of talks a little bit more about it, but quickly, briefly, physical hunger, you're going to try to be present in your body when you think that you're hungry. Just stop for a second and think, like, feel, am I really hungry, or is it my mind that's hungry? You want to stop feeding your mind when your mind is hungry. You don't want to feed your mind food when it's hungry, because your mind doesn't eat food. So if you're feeding your mind food, you will just keep eating and never satisfy it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how you gain weight. And so what I do now is, like, I really just question myself. Like, when I think I'm hungry, like, I'll just feel my body. Like, does my stomach feel hungry? Am I hungry for a specific food? If you're hungry for a specific food, typically that's going to be an emotional, mental hunger. Because real hunger, lots of things will sound good. Even, like, vegetables will sound good when you're really hungry. So you want to pay attention to that. You also want to be present in your body when you are eating. Don't eat in front of the TV. Don't, like, zone out. I used to just love to eat my dinner, like, in front of the TV with my Diet Coke, watching my favorite show, and just, like, I think I'd probably black out the whole time. Like, dinner would be over and I wouldn't have remembered eating even a single bite of it. And that used to happen to me if I'd have, like, a dessert or something like that. I would literally, like, black out. The cake would be gone, and I would not have remembered eating a single bite of it. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I just ate that whole piece of cake. I don't even remember a single calorie of it. I don't remember. And, I'll probably be like a pound heavier tomorrow, And so that's what I want you guys to avoid. So being present while eating is super important. Don't eat in front of the TV. Another thing that someone mentioned the other day in one of my free groups was that they had read eating on nice plates actually makes the food taste better, and I totally buy that. So you know what, like, get your nice dishes out, make your food look, presentation look nice, sit down, look at it, be present when you're eating, enjoy every bite, just feel like the taste of it when you're eating, and you're going to be much more satisfied after you eat. Pay attention to, like I said before, just pay attention to yourself when you think you're hungry. Ask yourself if you're really hungry. Try to feel if you're really hungry and not think if you're hungry. Hungry for certain things, probably emotional, mental hunger. I want you guys to work on this, because most times when someone has, like, a weight issue or problem with food, it's because of, like, an emotional, mental underlying issue with food. And if you can address that and clear it up, the rest will just, the outside will just fall into place. You're going to lose weight naturally because you're not, you're going to just be feeding your body what it needs, and as opposed to feeding your mind what it doesn't need, if that makes any sense. So I'll post a couple links about that. I hope that helps. Anyone who has any questions or needs anything, please let me know. Keep going. You guys are doing great. Stay committed. 21 days. You can do it. Woo woo. All right. Bye, guys.